now it's like flu season. Of course, you can prevent it with the flu shots, but what is the secrets of an artist, how they stay healthy?
Right. There's a lot to this, but I'm going to cut to the solution first, and then I'm going to give you the background. So we need to have twang. The most important thing in flu season is twang. If we don't have twang, twang protects your voice.
Yeah, I try to understand it, but just because you kind of close something.
That's right. It's like a narrowing, and it creates a protection bracket above your vocal cords. So
Interesting.
if you start to push, and when would you push in flu season, right? Probably because it's cold, we're like, oh, a bit tired. Maybe there's some more mucus. Maybe the muscles have swollen up a little bit. Maybe there's an infection already, but your body might be coping with it. But then some of the muscles go whoa like that, and then it's like, oh, I can't speak so clearly because of this weird constriction. What twang does is it narrows in above the vocal cords, and it creates a beneficial constriction, a healthy constriction that we want. And that brightens the sound. And it seems, now, this might be a myth. It might have some truth in it, but it's the sort of thing that protects your voice and even stops you then getting into trouble. Because if you pushed too much air and you caused a bit of damage, maybe it was a scratch or something, you're more prone to getting an infection. So what twang is doing is it's preventing you from causing the rubbing. Yeah, if you were to like rub your foot into your shoe and get a callus, right? That's the sort of thing that happens when we are trying to blow air on the vocal cords, and that can easily happen in flu season.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, so you can twang more through flu season, and it will protect you. I think there's more to it. The other thing would be to speak in metal, so that you don't have so much air. And the other thing is just about general health, actually, our energy, immunity, our diet, and sleep. If we don't have enough sleep, if we are not healthy enough, then we're more prone to getting some sort of infection or something like that. So that's the general.
Sleep, it's like number one,
Yeah.
in weight loss.
Yeah. And a lot of singers and speakers and actors will do some steaming. So even if there's only a tiniest little bit of a problem, if you notice something's coming on, steaming is very good.
Steaming. Oh, I have steamer. Oh, cool.
Yeah. Getting a steamer and doing that maybe 3 times a day is a really good way.
Okay.
You don't have to put anything in it, but you can put in like chamomile tea. It's good to avoid mentholated stuff. Did you say eucalyptus?
Oh, okay. I say essential oil.
Yeah, it's actually best to avoid mentholated or eucalyptus.
That's such a good advice, Ben. Thank you so much. I'm
good. But you know why? So what it does is it reduces the layer of mucus on your vocal cords. It gets rid of the mucus. So your vocal cords actually dry out a little bit.
Okay.
And then
so it's
when
kind of
much. Yeah, then it makes it harder because we need that mucus to speak. We need it to sing. So don't use eucalyptus. Don't use mentholated stuff. There's one other thing I wanted to say on the whole subject. Oh yeah, I always personally, now I think this is kind of like probably more about keeping your immunity up, but I find drinking boiled down ginger through flu season is an absolute
honey.
And I think all of that is so individual depending on the person. There's no real science that says that ginger is going to help, your voice, for instance. But I quite like it. So
I like it. Yeah, it's nice.
It's worth trying these things. In the end of the day, if something makes you feel good, if something gives you happiness, you're going to have more energy and you rise above. You actually, that increases your immunity, doesn't it? That's how to survive flu season.
Thank you. It's just like amazing.